alright. Exposing Facebook as a tool of the left, part 2. Things leftists have actually said on Facebook also. This is from the Colorado Leftists Association album on my Facebook. Drew Lacombe, when will you understand you can say the worst things imaginable to me and it means less than nothing? Him mocking me, saying that to him. I'm like, because he's already called me like an Uncle Tom and all this shit, so... I'm proving you won't walk away, lol. Well, not when I'm right. I don't do that. When I'm right, I don't get told I'm right by people, and I don't need your validation because I've never lived for you. So that's the first thing you need to understand about me. Your validation, if you're not someone I'm dating, if you're not my child, if you're not my family, doesn't mean anything. And even if you're family, hold on, let me clarify this. I've had some really shitty family in the last 26 years. And yeah, their validation doesn't really mean too much either. Nobody's validation has me concerned. I feel validated, like verified, living my own life. I don't need a blue check mark on Twitter to know I'm verified, baby. But that's me. Not everyone lives like that. This is an actual leftist in Colorado who's moved here telling me what I don't know about my state, I guess. I've lived here my whole life. We did like a ton of projects on our state. Parts of our state I've never been to, I know about. I mean, there's not a lot of parts of our state I haven't been to either because I've lived here my whole life. Like, I've seen most of the state. See, watch. Let this be the last comment, but I know it won't. I admit to anything you've said. You're right about everything, and I hope you have a good day. So he responded to himself after saying I wouldn't leave it alone. Now this is here because, well, it's a gold, grade A meme. Save it to your collection if you want. Screenshot it, do the side swipe, do the crop. Make sure you crop it, otherwise you're gonna have my shitty video stamps in there, like timestamp and shit. You don't want all that. Get that out of there. Now, the American kneeler. Do you even kneel before blacks? Must always kneel in submission. I'm gonna kneel. Makes his wife and daughter kneel with him. Corporations tell him to kneel, so he kneels. That's America right now. Do not ever kneel in front of me. Also, if you ever put your fist up in front of me in a black power fist formation, I'm going to teach you about Malcolm X. I'm going to teach you about white genocide and how that was a symbol for white genocide. So, look at his right hand up. That black power fist, that white black power fist. So it means different things when different people do it. If Asians do it, it means fucking some sort of genocide. If black people do it, it means white genocide. If white people do it, it means black genocide. You see, it always means some sort of genocide when there's a fist or an arm just loosely waved up in the air without too much concern. But it's cool. Y'all don't care about symbols. I appreciate y'all. Same guy. Drew Lacombe, I love everyone. I just dislike hypocrites. And I'm a hypocrite because I stood my ground on the same topic and didn't change the topic. And then when he couldn't beat me in that topic, I named another topic. I stood my ground and he couldn't beat me there either. So the key with leftists is just standing your ground. Provide them the fact if you want to. I don't do that anymore. I let people learn that I'm right. I also, if I'm correct and I don't need to prove it, I don't have to keep going on the same argument. I will switch to troll mode at some point and I will make you feel bad for engaging in me. Like, that is it. I'm pretty sure I'm going backwards in our messages. I mean, you've got your mind made up about who and what I am. I may as well enforce it. He loosely thought that. I went to his profile before we even talked and it was all pro-left. It was all anti-Trump. It was super pro-left, pardon me. About how Biden will be our saving grace. Like, guys, this is not how we argue. And yet you keep replying, you feel you have something to prove, something to lose. Not the case at all. I was trolling. I had nothing to maneuver in either way in this conversation with this guy. Once I realized after 2 topic changes, we talked about one topic stably, he couldn't change my mind. He was meeting a wall and he was a brisk splash of water against that wall. We changed topics. He got mad that I changed the topic because he wasn't competent in the first topic. I gave him a chance in another topic, wasn't competent in that topic, and I'm the hypocrite who has something to lose. That's just weird to me. That's bad arguing for bad argument's sake. For the sake of argument, I am everything you claim I am. What's next? So that would just prove to me that he was absolutely a leftist and tone deaf to what I'd proven before. This is not how you argue. One, I wasn't arguing with anything to prove after a point. First I was like, well, hold on, let me try to prove that this isn't the situation. Once I realized that he was a stark leftist, nothing I said would change his mind. I didn't even have anything to gain. Like I was fucking with him. Clearly he was looking for some sort of win-lose situation where I was not. When you're engaged with people like this, know that they don't have anything for themselves and you can't do anything for them. What I mean by this is they don't have the ability to research. They don't have much of an independent mindset. They really probably aren't that smart. And that's not to say they struggled in school. They might have even done excellent in school. This person may not be capable of looking at a story and thinking, well, what would be the causality? What would be the benefit? What would be... The only thing they can see ever in life is winning and losing, and I don't know, something's wrong with our generation because we all got participation medals, but everyone's obsessed with winning and losing, and it's like, that was just never how life was supposed to end up. I just used this guy. His name wasn't Bill. I just threw a random name up there. You disagreed with me. You're not black. You're pretending. This is a quote from a Colorado leftist as a part of the Colorado Leftist Association, whose code name is Bill. Codename Bill. This is me responding to someone. Black people are fine as long as they agree with me. Otherwise, you're Uncle Tom or Red Hat bootlicker. So I lick Red Hat boot because I don't agree with the left. If you're not pro-choice, you're anti-choice, not pro-life. No, I'm pro-life. I'm not anti-choice. I would prefer women to have a choice and use choices responsibly. In cases of, say, incest, I could understand that. In, say, cases of rape, I could understand that. If you're 15 and the pregnancy is going to kill you, I could understand that. If you're 28 and the pregnancy is not going to kill you, it was from a byproduct of a one-night stand that you now regret, that you're trying to start a lawsuit to take a man to court over, no respect on my end. I'm sorry. That's absolutely not respectable. Zero respect gained from me there. Totally. I believe that you could totally be pro-choice, pro-life, whatever, sure. But my thing is I had to leave that argument, that side of it, the pro-choice, because, well, there was never a compelling argument for pro-choice. There is a more compelling argument, morally speaking, for pro-life. As someone coming from the left, personally. But moving on. Alright, this has to be one of my favorite accidental serves of all time, because when I reread it, I was a savage. I wasn't even aimed at being savage when I initially wrote it, but like reading it a second time, I was like, savage. Oh man, this shit's got so much savage cringe coming out of me that I have to read it to you to understand. Let me pull up my snarky voice. Really, no one cares, but you're still forcing people to mask. This shows incredibly how disconnected you've become, Jared Polis. Drew Lacombe, one look at your profile can tell anyone that you kissed reality bye-bye a long time ago. By the way, can you please share your diploma from Xavier's Institute of Higher Learning so that we can all have a good laugh? You're not on my level, nor will you ever be. Damn, see, just boom. I immediately moved in with the gut punch and just didn't stop. You see, you're not even on my level, nor will you ever be. That is the worst thing to tell someone who thinks that they're competent, when you know you're more competent than them. You see that emotional violence. It can hurt. I don't think it can hurt as much as physical violence ever can. But like, man. Telling you, I just emotionally violated this person, and I didn't even mean to. I was just responding, like, see, this is what I'm saying. I don't think that my audience isn't witty or funny. I'm just saying I know that most people don't have both in combination. If you'd like, I can post my diploma if you'd like. It's from another school. I transferred ages ago. The fact you think a Facebook page owes you real information, and that you make a determination someone else checked out? Because they don't believe what you do, or in my case, I'm black and don't need white saviors to pretend they're making a difference in my life. But I guess that's what happens when you're not a victim. Drew Lacombe, I rest my case. Log off and maybe go run a comb through your hair. Maybe a little deodorant, or more likely in your case, Axe body spray. I can smell your picture. Again, this isn't how you argue, people. The left is hateful. The Colorado Leftist Association, hateful. Hateful, hateful. It's okay. I can hear the ESL in your text, so... Drew Lacombe, you need some ESL extra strength Lysol. LO as much as you need white saviors, huh? You scream DACA. See, I'm savage. I'm a savage. Oof. Nasty, thorough package. Like the whole thing. You need more Lysol so far. It's all good, man. I just know you talking, 'cause you got nothing else but keep trying, my favorite DACA recipient. It's almost not noticeable, that ESL. So this person has no idea what ESL is. They can't explain it. They thought it was extra strength Lysol. English is a second language, motherfucker. All my best friends were Asian. Every day I was so jelly these kids got out of class and I didn't know what they were doing. So in my head, they were doing something super cool and I'm like, man, I wish I got to go to the extra special math club. I don't know what it was. I didn't know if it was math, reading, science. Turned out they were just getting, like, I always wonder why they came back with new words, and I'm like, I never clicked it. As a kid, I'm telling you, I was stupid. Your insults are weak. Talk about not being on someone's level. Go back to your playground with your argument, tool. You're the illegal making baseless claims. Show me your green card. What's wrong? The fact I picked real strings, I'm sorry. Like, I straight up, I'm sorry I picked your real strings, but you didn't, like, you never really, like, said anything. I see he was mad because I'm pro-Trump. Every one of these was a result of me being a Republican, pro-Trump, or being against a Polis policy, which is fucking Colorado. Polis's policies are fucking us in 18 different directions, and we're just being told that we need to accept it. Well, that's a shame. No one cares about your opinion. You cared enough to reply, though. Kinda dumb saying you're no one. She called herself no one because she said, well, all I said was no one cared enough to reply. And then she said, I did. And I'm like, that's kind of dumb calling yourself no one. Just saying. These are real quotes from Colorado Leftists on Facebook. I always told them I was going to make the video. They all got scared that their names was going to be in it. And I hope they all watch it right now. I hope they all wait. I hope TD is chilling. I hope he is watching. I hope you know that I didn't cost you your job because I didn't put your name in the fucking video, you bigot. I hope you watching, TD. I hope you safe. You're my favorite leftist to argue. I also hope you caught that 30-day ban for telling that old man to get fucked off and killed. But other than that, I hope y'all have a good day, a better week, a better month, and a better year. I'm signing off. I'm seriously furious and furiously serious, and also apparently just another Uncle Tom, so, But peace out, y'all.